Hello fans of Marvel heroes and friends of my channel, welcome to another episode of Q&A on this mini-series playing the Cosmic Dimensions Collide, one of my favorite content right now in the game. And today I'm going to play Ben Grimm, requested by my new friend Erik from the, if those of you who've been visiting the forum, solid gold hero, so you may know him. And so he's a big fan of Thing and would like to see how I play him in the Dimensions Collide. More than happy to do that. And also what kind of team up I'm using with him. Well, I mean, you know, to be honest, the only team up that I usually do with the harder contents is just Deadpool, because he's really handy in terms of the server lag. And also, all these mini series is for you all to reconnect to some of these heroes, because I think this is a wonderful time within the if you're playing Marvel heroes right now, just new to a game or maybe just started playing, this is a fantastic time for you to unlock hero, level up your hero, because it's a lot of XP, a lot of loot, and it will continue to be so for another month or two. So it is really no better time to come to this game. And I would like to introduce reintroduce hero back to you all. Some of my favorite hero playing the Dimension Collide, because I think it's really fun. And it's a good showcasing to you how he plays like. So in case you're unlocking him either through a splinter or through the gazillion points, the real money, then you can make some decision out from some of these things that you have seen. All right. So now, for those of you who have been following my guide on this, all the heroes I have, I've made some adjustment to Think. Now, by and large, it's still very much like the I'm using main spender Yancy Street Goodbye, so it's very much a Yancy Street Goodbye kind of build, very much in the health, because some of this power itself is increased quite a lot by the health that you have. So the higher the health, the payoff is there. So I like to play heroes whereby I get rewarded gearing for health, because usually when you gear for health, it's sacrifice on the DPS. And so I make some changes to my build. What are the changes right now? So the first thing first is that I think back then when I did the Thing guide, the content wasn't that hard from a solo perspective. Now you have the Cosmic Danger Room, which I think is still pretty insane for some of the affixes. And you have this very nice Cosmic kind of Dimensions Collide, challenging, but yet not too frustrating. So I'm using a different kind of team power. I'm using the Let's Roll Suzy, because this is out of the 1, 2, 3, 4 power. This is the one that can take 50% less damage within the time frame of 5 seconds. Now DPS wise is not going to be that fantastic, but in the harder content, it's good to be mitigate some of this damage when you see there's a lot of incoming damage in a sense. You could take the Hot Hat, which is Johnny, but the duration is very short in terms of the 75% mitigation. Mr. Fantastic one, the strategy, I don't think there's any mitigation there. And the gang, the Yancy gang, there's zero mitigation there. So it's good to have some. And I also move the points into the passive here. So this passive I maxed out. I think I can't quite remember. I don't think I maxed out before. But in any case, I think it's very important. Now the game is getting harder. So if you can get something defense or deflect, just max it. And I maxed the clubbering time as well. There's no brainer. So one is for DPS, one is for defense. So these are the two. In terms of build wide, I've got the unlimited class slam, which is very much apply the vulnerability debuff. Also quite important. To do that. I've got headbutt as well. This is the one that will give you the bleed as well as damage over time. Pretty nice. The 0123 is very nice. Hit really hard, but the problem is that you get rooted in one place, so just be mindful when to use it. And I prefer the foot card instead of the landscaping, because it gives me some ops. I think it randomly drops some ops, so it's good. And so now how to play Thing is that or Ben Grimm is that you have to observe this something called hard knots. As you receive damage, as you deal damage, you earn hard knot. Once you get the 100%, guess what time it is? It's clubbering time. And when that happens, there are many power that get buff in some sense. So when this thing is like when you see a thing is in totally in white color or some color like something like that, right? So this is the time when it is a collaborating time. So you get a lot of things, and also remember when you do this, guess what time it is? It resets the cooldown of the 0123 as well as the foot card thing. So you can do a back to back on at least on the 0123. So you can deal more damage that way. Do you use less roll Susie all the time? I think I only use this situationally when I require to, but still. But still I would prefer to max this one rather than the foot card, because I think DPS wise, a range area, a workout number, it is not as attractive as the other one. So the rest of it just max it, but between these two I think the point dumper will go into the foot card thing. So next part of the video is on the just play the game, alright, show you how Ben Grimm is. So here we go, hero, and for some strange reason I always want to save this civilian. Yeah, for some, I mean, we are the heroes, right? And he has a very cute, like, traveling power. Alright, so let's go. 1, 2, 3. The 0123, the foot card fling. And then by time, you should be able to get to clubbering time soon. So, just bear with me. And now is the coupling time, alright? So now just be aware that in time to come like this, your spirit actually use up a lot, because this one is a basic spell. You have to be mindful that you have to maintain certain things here. Now, but of course, as and when you use the signature, you gain some spirit back. But just this is a very spirit intense kind of build, and you have to make sure that you have enough health to enough strength to reduce the power cost, at least for now. Now I do not know what happened when the update comes, and we'll see how it goes. So now let's do this one. 1, 2, 0123, this one, and then after that then clubbering time, and then 0123, and then foot sling again, and I can do a Susie here, right? So and you can time it in a way that because you mitigate quite a fair bit of damage, always destroy totem. Get out. Well, I think maybe I shouldn't get out. Alright, so just so these are the one that this is good. You can eat a lot of damage here. Doesn't really matter because you mitigate a bit of damage. Okay, so you can do a back-to-back 0123, and you just eat the damage sometimes. So he's very tanky, but you have to build him to be sold. He by default, if you don't max out some of his like passive like this one here, you wouldn't be so tanky, and you will feel a little bit fragile as well, even as he has such a high health. And it's just one of those things, it's a trade-off. It's not OP in some overpowering in some sense. You have to really do it. Alright, so now let's do this one. And by the way, another reason why I really like this terminal is that you have this kind of gate, which is very much like just like a training dummy in a sense. And as I play this hero versus that hero, I kind of get the sense of which hero's DPS is better than the other hero, kind of in a sense. And it's good just to get some gauging like where things are. Alright, so that's also one of the reasons why I like this this part of the content. Alright, so let's just loot these two unique, and let's go up there and face one of the bosses. I don't intend to aggro two bosses at the same time, so we'll see. Alright, so let's see what's this one here. Alright, so this is the fire boss. It's alright. It's a mix of range and melee. It doesn't really come up like come to me so much. I try not to aggro the other one because I'm pretty sure the alright, so I'm just going to eat it, and it's the clubbering time. And I'm just waiting for the moment when I do this one here back to back, and then this one, and then do a Susie thingy. Alright, so let's roll Susie. I can eat this one as well. Right, so this is very nice. So I mean, it just requires to do a little bit of like the build, and immediately you can get a different kind of like thing, in a sense. All right, so this is wonderful, man. This is wonderful, just nice. All right, so let's do it, man. The 0123, and let's get out from there and do a foot card thingy. It's clubbering time. 0123 again, and then do the foot card, and then let's see. Let's go Susie. Alright, so that's fine. I can eat that. Right, very nice. Very fun, huh? So I hope you kind of enjoy that. You know, it's you have to be aware of some of his power in a sense. You know, the root team and something like, you know, let's do it, let's go. See, I can like eat it, man. I mean, you know, it's you know, one thing great about this game is that they're just different kind of hero played differently. Although you can say that, you know, ultimately they are still, you know, cooldown power, damage over time, and so on and so forth. But, you know, put them together, it kind of different from Thor, from Blade, from Magic. You know, I hope you get a sense, like, you know, looking at all these heroes and get a sense that, yeah, I mean, you know, this game it does give you a kind of variety, especially your build matter as well. So, you know, I kind of look forward to the next bit when they make the heroes build more, you know, more varied. That'll be rather nice. That'll be really, really nice. All right. So I'm just like just see whether there are any good loot or not. Sometimes you never know, right? Some of these things could be good, could be not good, right? So, all right. Let's head to the next one. Okay. So one of you have advised me to take out the trash, so that my team up will be with me on the next bit of the boss fight. So thank you very much for the tips. And also another one of you have told me that there's a very nice medallion that come with the last boss. I tell you, man, I haven't seen it before, so congratulations you for those of you who've seen it. It is basically I think 2 attributes. I think intelligence and durability. Something like that. So it will be really nice for the future to come when attribute means so much more. But so far to it, let's do a clubbering time. Let's do the 0123 and the food cards fling, and I try not to echo the other balls too far. I think I kind of like miss it in some sense. All right, come. Yeah, he's there, man. Thing is there, doing his thing. 0123. Oh yeah, done. Alright, so this is the part that is rather exciting because there will be 2 bosses, and I think there will be this one and that one. No, the melee one actually hurt very badly, so I just want to, you know, at least let you guys know what is what. And that's kind of fun because different bosses have different kind of like, you know, when you combo the 2 fireballs together, it's probably one of the hardest one. At least for me, it is. Yeah, so this is the part whereby the sushi thingy really worked really well because I mitigate quite a lot of damage from there. And I mean, I don't really have an invulnerable kind of like I destroy all this totem, man. I don't really have an invulnerable kind of thing, but as you can imagine, if I use the invulnerable core, that will be even more fantastic, right? Okay, man, it's clubbering time. And the come on, man, let's destroy portal. Very important. Yeah, let's roll this thing up. Right, it's a DPS loss, but then at least sometimes it's not always about DPS. Ah man, I missed the 0123. Can't miss. Right, destroy totem. You know, another great thing about this terminal is that the bosses are so big. You know, it's so easy to see what they're doing, and easy to see what you're hitting as well. There's less a chance to miss anything. Oh man. Okay, so there's a lot of loot, man. I mean, you know, that's why I say you guys should you at least come back and play. You know, once a day they give you like, you know, at least 4 Omega Knot. Those are blue chests or whatnot inside. They have a chance for the Omega chest as well. So these are really, really good stuff. Spike, no, Spike is no good. Alright, just let me bear with me, please. You know, I don't want to miss any good loot, man. You know, sometimes, as I don't really play this game so much, as you know that I stay in the training room a lot, so it doesn't really pay off a lot. So let me find some good loot here. Okay, for this boss, just a little bit mindful of. I mean, even if you play as thing, just a little bit mindful of where things are. 1, 2, 3, and then it's clubbering time. 1, 2, 3. Then the food cart thingy. Then jump back in again. Then after that, sushi. Alright, just nice. I can even eat the orbs, man. You know, it's I mean, he's that powerful. Thing is that tanky. I mean, you have to build him to be so, but he is really, really nice. Where are you? So, this part is kind of funny because I think, whoever designed it is probably laughing at me right now. It's like, hey, you're hitting the wrong casillas. Yeah, because that's the thing about it. You can, there's only one true casalis. I think the rest of it are more of like an image kind of thing. So, always catch the one that throw things at you. But I haven't said that. Having said that, I think the rest of it still play a part in some sense. They do damage you in a sense. Okay, I'm going to use the ultimate, and the ultimate is a channel one so far, so it's a bit clunky, just to make sure that you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go. Sushi. Again, timing is important. You eat the op as well. Better not. I'm so close. So okay, man. Let's do a back to back. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then after that do a. This is the ultimate. Wow, see? Very nice, man. Done. Oh man, I like playing Ben Grimm. It's so fun. Don't you guys think so? But then you have to build him, right? Like I always say, build him nicely. When I first picked him up, after the request from Erik, I thought, let me play something, and it didn't work out too well. Then I was wondering, man, something must be wrong. So I've done some tweaking on my gear, more health focus, more durability focus, a bit of sushi here and there. Man, the whole thing just different from one to the other, and that's the importance of a build. At least find a build that works for you. I'm not saying that mine is the best, but the best that work for me. So alright. So I hope that you enjoy this kind of like mini series on this like on these dimensions collide. I hope you're having as much fun as I am with this with this part of the just a little bit different from the rest of the grinding that you do, getting Omega Point, getting Odima, and just having fun here. Get some unique, and good luck with all your achievement. I hope by then you get the uniquely qualified or the collector. Both are really nice. Alright, see you next time. Goodbye.